Yes, indeed. Good morning. Mm-hmm. It's a for real Friday. It's also a female Friday. And I also want to throw a flashback Friday in there. See, the enemy don't want me to get this message right here. But I'm going to give it. See, trying to block my throat up. I'm going to get this message, though. Now, ladies, matter of fact, let's just go on and name this the Fall Away Friday. Yes, indeed. I'm going to rename that. Now, I don't know if y'all see an orb in this video, but I see something here going across the screen right now. All right. So we don't know. I don't know what that is, what that means. But anyway. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The great fall away is here. The great fall away has begun. Now, I got a notification, so I know I'm right. Now, I know a lot of y'all ate that turkey and got full yesterday. A lot of y'all did. I know you did. Right? But I hope that you kept the black Indians in mind. The Indian tribe people that were here before the colonizers. I hope you kept them in mind when you were eating. I hope you did. Because a lot of us thought about them. Not just them, but thought about us folk who are indigenous to this land too. The ADOS, the slaves, right? It's a lot going on. There's a great fall away happening, y'all. So if you find your job treating you funny, if you find your hours reduced, hell, if you find you some days off, it's happening. And it's happening for a reason. Because it's time, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time. And I gotta say this. Now, now we know what happened to T.D. Jakes, right? We do know and understand what happened to him. And it was unfortunate, and I wish him a speedy recovery. But I gotta say this, y'all. Gotta get this. Ooh, gotta say this. Now, TD and a lot of y'all pastors and preachers, it's time for y'all to get back to teaching what you're supposed to teach. Y'all know. Now listen, you can say whatever you like, but we know that Jesus was not the savior of African descent people. We're not gonna do that. I ain't debating with nobody. I'm telling you that he did not come from Kemet, which is in Africa. And these are the teachings that you need to be teaching about. Not just about Kemet, but you should be teaching about what the slaves had to go through, how they got over. And a lot of them did go with Jesus. A lot of them did. But there were teachings before that. Before that. And the only reason they went by it is because they were forced by the colonizers to read the Bible so they could be slaves. So what I'm saying is this. I'm going to stop sugarcoating now, because I told you this channel going to be more brazen. It's time to stop being a good slave for the white man. It's time to stop it, bro. It's been time to stop. And TD, you got a little bit longer left to get it right. I know a lot of folk have built their wealth off of going by what them folks say. And the only reason they let you stay in that long because you are enslaving the minds of the people that's giving you money, that's continuing to perpetuate us not getting free. That's the only reason y'all stay in power. That's the only reason they let a lot of y'all stay in power. Whether it's entertainment fucking industry, whether it's in the church, whether it's wherever you at getting money and you're a black melanated person, please believe the only reason you still getting that kind of money is because they're allowing you. You are still perpetuating their agenda. It's time, y'all. The great fall away is here. It's here. So, with that being said, I told y'all a month ago that now is the time that you need to start getting into what you do. What are you good at? Your gifts, your talents, your craft. You need to get into that, because a lot of us are going to start pulling out of these things because we're starting to wake up on a massive scale now. So if you go to a goddamn a Walmart or a damn anywhere that supports people who are against us, and you see that shit empty and dead, bitch, cause it's time. It's time for us to do us, because we see that the enemy is going to continue to be deceitful and steal from us. We know that. You knew that from the goddamn election was stolen. And you see they still carrying on as though that shit was straight up and all right. And we know the truth, it was not. It was deceitful. And that's what we're going to continue to get. But this is the time to stop now. You can't go back. Once you see something like that, and God know what she doing. She putting it on display for all of us to see that these people are deceitful, and they're going to continue to be deceived to try to deceive us. And that you need to wake the fuck up and get out of that shit. Because once you get out of the agenda, then all this shit collapses. It collapses. So yeah, that's Armageddon for them. That's what they meant. That's the great Armageddon for real, when all this shit falls. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out here. This is Female Fry. And by the way, I wish Wendy Williams well, but you gotta be careful of karma and how you treat each other. I told y'all about treating each other fucked up. Anyway, get on off here. Y'all be easy.